Okay, just in case I got cut off, we are describing in words how to map LMNP. And what we decided was that it definitely can't be a translation and it must be a reflection. So as I look, I see L is here on the x-axis and L prime is 2 units below. So my line of reflection has to be halfway in between. So this time we have a horizontal line. So in this case, all of my points on this line are at a value of y equals -1. It doesn't matter how far to the right I go on this line, I'm still 1 unit below the x-axis. And as far as I can move left, I'm going to remain always 1 unit below the x-axis, which has a y coordinate of -1. So we call this line y equals -1. So we have reflected LMNP across the line y equals -1. And that's how I would describe it in words. Well, let's finish up with part 3 here and you can start your homework. The vertices of triangle ABC are A, 1, 3, B, -2, 4, and C, -1, 1. Graph triangle ABC and triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. Its image after a reflection across the x-axis. So let's start with triangle ABC. I'm going to graph point A over 1, up 3, and label it. I'm going to graph point B, left 2, and up 4, and label it. I'm going to graph point C, left 1, and up 1, and I'm going to label it. Now I'm going to connect A, B, C. And now I'm going to reflect its image across the x-axis. So here's my line of reflection. So my new triangle, let's do it in green. If I'm starting at point A is 3 units above the x-axis, so I need to put A prime 3 units below the x-axis. Point B is also 3 units above, so I need to drop 3 units below, and this becomes B prime. C, however, is only 1 unit above the x-axis, so I drop 1 unit below, and that gives me C prime. Connect to my points, and I have the reflection of ABC across the x-axis. Last but not least, if we reflect triangle JKL, so JKL, see that we're moving in a counterclockwise direction. If I reflect this across the y-axis, what are the coordinates of J prime? So let's look at the y-axis here, right? A vertical line. So I'm going to reflect across this line. Here's point J. J prime has to be 1 unit away, and it has to be on a line perpendicular to my line of reflection, which would put it right here. So the coordinates of J prime would be 1, 1. And you are all set to start Digits 9.2 homework.